2 days of terror. This man is accused of raping a woman and trying to kill his brother before forcing both into a cross-country car ride that ended in Ohio. Good evening, I'm Jerry Revish.
And I'm Tracy Townsend. Tonight, authorities say an alert nurse helped them capture the suspect. They say Kevin Blakemore allegedly drove 800 miles from Foxborough, Massachusetts to Pike County, bringing his victims with him. 10 TV's Glenn McIntyre spoke with the suspect about the long list of charges he now faces.
Investigators here describe a bizarre and terrifying 48 hours of violence. Today, the suspect told 10 TV he's not guilty. 21-year-old Kevin Blakemore appears before a Pike County judge accused of a multi-state spree of violence, including attempted murder and rape. Once the charges against him are read, this was his dazed response.
Did you have any questions about those?
What happens, like, if you're, like, I was on meth that night and I don't remember much, so what can I take for that?
It's not clear which night or which set of crimes Blakemore is referring to. Thursday night in Foxborough, Massachusetts, when investigators say he stabbed his brother multiple times and then tied up a woman they both know and raped her in front of him, or Saturday night in Pike County when they say he tried to steal a sheriff's cruiser. Investigators say Blakemore, who is from Pike County, was at his adopted brother's house in Massachusetts when he turned violent. After stabbing his brother, they say he repeatedly sexually assaulted the woman. In court documents, her parents describe her as developmentally delayed with a diagnosed mental age of 12. Sometime Thursday, investigators say Blakemore brought both victims to Ohio.
They were brought here against their will, and once they were brought here, they were taken to a location that only Kevin knew about.
Pike County Sheriff Charles Reeder says Blakemore kept them at a home on Route 124 until his brother's stab wounds worsened.
They decided to transport him to our local hospital, where he tried to lie about how he sustained the injuries.
Investigators say Blakemore told his brother what to say and said he would kill him if he told doctors anything different. But an alert nurse realized the story and the wounds didn't match and called the sheriff's office. When Blakemore returned to the hospital to check on his brother, deputies were waiting. They took him into custody, cuffed him, and put him in the back of this police cruiser. They say somehow he wriggled his legs through his cuffed hands and then slithered through this cage window to the front seat of the car. He attempted to drive off, going about 20 yards before deputies drew their weapons, and he gave up. Kevin, did you stab your brother?
This okay.
Did you rape that woman?
No, I didn't. Can you please, like, get that thing on my face?
Leaving court this afternoon, Blakemore declined to explain his meth confession, only saying this.
I never raped nobody. I never stabbed nobody.
Blakemore is being held here on $91,500 bond. That's just for the charges he faces here in Ohio. Back in Massachusetts, the charges waiting for him include aggravated rape, aggravated kidnapping, and attempted murder. In Pike County, Glenn McIntyre, 10 TV News.